The 2024 Honda Accord is an attractive and effective family car that drives with the confidence of 10 generations of development. And it's still one of the best finished and most space-efficient mid-size sedans on the market. Part of what makes the Accord great is its enduring ability to be practical without being boring. This year's Accord is part of the 11th generation model that debuted last year. One big change for this generation is that Honda made a hybrid powertrain standard on 4 of the Accord's 6 trims. This 204 horsepower hybrid powertrain offers up to 44 combined mpg depending on trim, a high number for a car in this segment. If you don't want a hybrid, Honda fits a 192 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder engine to the entry-level Accord trims. Other highlights include a fresh assortment of tech and driver assist features, including a 12.3-inch infotainment screen and integrated Google Assistant, which is akin to having a smart speaker for your car. We tested the Accord Sport L, which has the hybrid powertrain. It works great in everyday driving to maximize fuel efficiency without sacrificing performance. At Edmunds Test Track, our Sport L test car accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7 seconds, which is about a second quicker than most rival mid-size hybrid sedans, as well as the last Accord we tested with the base turbocharged engine. This powertrain doesn't have a transmission in the traditional sense, but Honda has cleverly programmed it to adjust engine RPM to provide the familiar shifting experience of a traditional automatic transmission. As for handling and steering, the Accord is respectably grippy when cornering but lacks the natural athleticism that earlier Accords were known for. The Accord does a good job of keeping unwanted noise out of the cabin. And when the car is driving in electric mode, things are even more serene. Like other Honda vehicles, the driver's seat in the Accord could use a bit more padding, but otherwise has enough adjustability for nearly everyone to get comfortable when behind the wheel. The climate system is more than adequate when heating or cooling the car. However, the lack of rear seat air vents on some trim levels is a major oversight. With 19-inch wheels, our test car displayed a wonderful ride quality. It soaked up major bumps and bruises without issue and kept its composure through our time with it. We'd wager that the XL trim, and its smaller wheels, would be even better. Our test car had the 12.3-inch touchscreen. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto also come along when you get this screen. Honda also offers Google Voice Assistant and services integration, but only on the top touring trim. That feels like unnecessary gatekeeping since it's a tech feature that could really improve the lower trim's overall experience. An option package to add the optional Bose system and Google Assistant would be a game changer for the Sport L test car we had. The Honda Sensing suite of driving aids is pretty well sorted. The lane keeping system can be overly intrusive at times, but when everything is working at once, things are great. We also appreciate how easy it is to activate the adaptive cruise control with just a simple button press on the steering wheel. The latest Honda Accord has a back-to-basics interior with a simple center stack and big, no-nonsense buttons and knobs. The learning curve is almost non-existent, which is exactly what we like to see in a car for mass appeal. With its big door openings, getting in and out of the car is an easy task, though taller passengers need to watch their heads on the sloping roofline when entering the rear seat. Taller rear passengers might also graze the headliner, but overall space in both rows is fantastic, including generous legroom. The view from the driver's seat is unhampered by any big blind spots thanks to thin windshield pillars and a huge rear window. However, we found it difficult to see the full gauge cluster if we raised the driver's seat too high. This might be a problem for shorter drivers. With 16.7 cubic feet of space to offer, there is an abundance of room in the trunk for all of your things. Even long items like a golf bag will fit without any fuss at all. The center console area is on the generous side with enough surface area to swallow smaller items. There are cup holders everywhere that you want, and they fit larger water bottles with high sidewalls to keep them in place. The rear seats are spacious enough to fit multiple car seats, and the latch points are easy to see without anything covering them up. The only potential headache with installation is the low roof line. The Accord ranges from an EPA estimated 32 miles per gallon combined for the base engine model to 48 miles per gallon combined for the hybrid with the smaller 17-inch wheels. We tested the Accord Sport L, which has bigger 19-inch wheels and an estimated 44 miles per gallon combined, and recorded 41.5 miles per gallon on our real-world evaluation route. That's a bit short of the EPA figure as well as what we got from other mid-size hybrids on the same route, but on a whole this is still a pretty efficient sedan.